Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are well and doing great. So today I'm back with another video to continue our UCAT test preparation. So as you guys know, we have completed our two sections of quantitative reasoning, and this one is the third section of quantitative reasoning. So today we will continue it from question number 11. But before we start, I want to tell you that if you are new to this channel, you can watch our last video on tour tutorial, question bank tutorial, and practice questions of verbal reasoning and decision making. Then you can continue it from the quantitative reasoning. So without any further delay, let's start our video with question number 11, which is on an Antarctic expedition, essential supplies are transported by sledge. Each sledge team consists of 2 dogs and a human dog handler. A sledge can carry a maximum load of 150 kg. Essential supplies for a 4-day journey are 40 kg for the handler and 10 kg for each dog. Journeys are measured in days, and one day's journey covers 15 km. The location of camps and distances between them are shown in the plan. So here we have camp 1 and camp 2, distance of 3 days. Between camp 2 and camp 3 have a distance of 1 day. Camp 3 to camp 4 have a distance of 3 days. Camp 4 to camp 5 have a distance of 2 days. Then camp 5 to camp 6 is a distance of 4 days. Camp 6 to base camp, and then base camp to camp 1 having a distance of 2 days. The question is the weight of essential supplies that must be carried by a single sledge team on a return trip from camp 4 to camp 5 as a percentage of the maximum load is. Option A 10%, option B 20%, option C 30%, option D 40%, and option E 50%. So here we have these 5 options. So let's see which one is the correct option, which one is the incorrect one. So here we have option D is correct option, as a return trip from camp 4 to camp 5, 2 days plus 2 equals 4 days. So the scenario states that a 4-day journey requires 40 kg and 10 kg per dog of supplies. So 40 kg plus into 12 kg multiplied by 2 equals 60 kg in total. A sledge can carry a maximum of 150 kg. That is 60 kg divided by 150 kg multiplied by 100 equals 40%. So that's how we can say the correct option is option D, which is 40%. So 40% is the weight of essential supplies that must be carried by a single sledge team on a return trip. Next question, again we have a same statement, same passage given, we have a same distance path as you can see here, The question is that a single sledge team sets out on a one-way journey from base camp in a clockwise direction, following the route shown on the plan. The sledge is packed with 150 kg of essential supplies. The last camp it can reach before the supplies are used up is option A, camp 1, option B, camp 2, option C, camp 3, option D, camp 4, option E, camp 5. So here we have option D as the correct response. That we know from the scenario that 40 kg of supplies for the handler and 10 kg of supplies per dog are needed for 4 days. So 40 kg plus into 10 kg multiplied by 2 equals 60 kg. So supplies needed per day, that is 16 kg divided 4 days equals 15 kg. The scenario tells us that the sledge is carrying 150 kg of essential supplies. Number of days the essential supplies will last, 150 kg divided 15 kg equals 10 days. According to the plan, the sledge can reach Camp 1 in 2 days, Camp 2 in 5 days, Camp 3 in 6 days, Camp 4 in 9 days, Camp 5 in 11 days. The sledge therefore has enough supplies to reach Camp 4. It cannot go further as it does not have enough supplies to make the full journey to Camp 5. So that's how we can say the correct option we have is option D, Camp 4. Camp 4 is the last camp that it can reach before the supplies are used up. Next question we have that here is some information about cost of purchasing land. Prime farmland is 7,500 pounds per acre. Building land is 1.1 million pounds per hectare. The table shows the costs in thousands of pounds per hectare of cleaning sites. These are paid in addition to the cost of purchasing the land. So here we have this table: previous use, factories, garages, sewage works, metal workings, scrap yards, steel works, chemical works. Previous use or rent use, you can say open space, residential, employment, and mixed use. Okay, then 1 hectare equals 10,000 meters square equals 2.47 acres. How many whole hectares of prime farmland could be bought for the total cost of buying a 1 hectare derelict factory site and cleaning it for residential use? Option A 39, option B 65, option C 162, option D 362, option E 401. So correct response is option B. 1 into 100,000 plus 120,000 divided by 7,500 equals 162.6. 162.6 divided by 2.47 equals 65.83. So this is nearest to option B, which is 65. That's how we have a correct response is option B. 65 is the whole hectares of prime farmland that could be bought for the total cost of buying a 1 hectare derelict factory site and cleaning it for residential use. Next we have the same statements with the same information given in the table. But the question is that a plot of building land is scarce. The length of a diagonal of the plot is 120 meters. So which one of the amounts below is closest in value to the cost of buying the plot? Option A, 3,96,000 pounds. Option B, 7,92,000 pounds. Option C, 15,28,000 pounds. Option D, 1,084,000 pounds. Option E, 3,168,000 pounds. So the correct response is option B, as the length of the diagonal of the plot is 120 meters. So we can work out the area by finding out the sides of the square using Pythagoras theorem. That is 120 square equals side 1 square multiplied by side 2 square. So 14,400 equals 2 into side square. 14,400 divided by 2 equals side square. So area of a square equals side square. So the area of the square equals 7,200 meter squares. The price for building land in hectares and as 10,000 meters square equals 1 hectare is 792,000 pounds. That's how we have a correct response is option B. This is the amount that is closest in value to the cost of buying the plot. Next question we have is the question number 15 with the same information. As you can see here, the question is that a brownfield site is rectangular, 0.7 kilometer by 1.6 kilometer. So it was previously the site of a steel works. Work out the total cost of buying the land and cleaning it up for residential use. Option A, 79.52 million pounds. Option B, 123.2 million pounds. Option C, 123.8 million pounds. Option D, 179.2 million pounds. Option E, 190.4 million pounds. So the correct response we have is option E. Area equals 700 multiplied by 1600, which is equals 1120,000 meters square, equals 112 hectares. 112 multiplied by 1.1 million plus 0.6 million equals 190.4 million pounds. So that's how we have a correct option is option E, that 190.4 million pounds is the correct option. Next we have question number 16 with the same information as you can see here, like this. And the question is that building developers buy an old sewage works site with an area of 4 acres. They intend to clean the site for residential use. They know they can use an area of 1 by 10th of an acre for a house. They intend to clean the site for residential use. They know they can use an area of 1 by 10th of an acre for a house. Work out the total cost to the nearest pound of buying and cleaning the land per house. So here we have some options. Option A is 44,534 pounds. Option B 54,656 pounds. Option C 57 into 677 pounds. Option D 142,500 pounds. Option E 230,769 pounds. So the correct option we have is the option C, as 4 divided by 2.47 equals 1.619. So 1.619 multiplied by 325,000 plus 100,000 equals 2307075 pounds. Divided this by 4 multiplied by 10 equals, we have 57 into 676.875. So we have the correct response is option C. Next question is, the graph shows the profit margin percentages of company A and company B from 2017 to 22. So here we have a profit margin percentages of company A and company B. Profit margin percentage company A and company B. Profit equals revenues minus expenses. Profit margin percentage equals profit divided revenues multiplied by 100. In 2021, company B's revenues were 56,000 pounds. In 2022, company B's revenues were the same as its expenses in 2021. What expenses did company B incur in 2022? So option A we have is 18 like 18,832.80 pounds. Option B is 25,571.20 pounds. Option C is 33,040 pounds. Option D 48,453.90 pounds. Option E 74,033.90 pounds. So the correct response we have is option A. In 2021, company B's revenue is 56,000 pounds and profit margin is 41. Profit margin equals profit divided by revenue multiply 100, that is 41 equals profit divided 56,000 multiplied by 100. Therefore profit is 22,960 pounds. New profit equals revenue minus expenses, that is 22,960 pounds equals 56,000 pounds minus expense. Therefore expense is 33,040 pounds. In 2022, company B's revenue is the same as its expense in 2021. Therefore revenue in 2022 is 33,040 and profit margin is 43. So profit margin equals profit divided by revenue multiplied by 100, that is 43 equals profit divided by 3340 multiplied by 100. Therefore profit equals 14,207.20 pounds. New profit equals revenue minus expense, that is 14,207.20 equals 33,040 pounds minus expense. The expense of company B in 2022 is 18,832.80 pounds. That's how we have a correct response, or you can say correct option is option A. 18,832.80 pounds are the expenses company B incurred in 2022. Then we have a same statement with the same graph, as you can see here. Profit margin percentages of company A and company B, profit margin percentage again, years, and this statements. The question is, in 2017, expenses incurred by both the companies were the same. By what percentage were the revenues earned by company B greater than the revenues earned by company A during that year? Option A 13.45%. Option B, 34.15%. Option C, 35.29%. Option D, 51.85%. Option E, 54.55%. So here we have a correct response is option E. If the revenue of company A equals RA and expenses equals EA, then RA minus EA divided by RA equals 0.15, or EA divided by RA equals 0.85. So if the revenue of company B is RB and expenses equals EB, then RB minus EB divided by RB equals 0.45, or EB divided by RB equals 0.55. If the expenses of both the companies are the same in the year 2017, EA equals EB, and if EA is equals EB, then 0.85 RA equals 0.55 RB, or RB divided by RA equals 0.85 divided by 0.55. So the percentage increase of company B's income over company A's income equals 0.85 minus 0.55 divided by 0.55 multiplied by 100, which is 54.55%. So that's how we have a correct response is option E, 54.55%. In the next question, we have the same statement with the same graph data. And the question is, in 2019, the revenues earned by company A and company B were £23,000 and £41,000 respectively. By what percentage was the profit made by company B greater than that made by company A in that year? Option A, 51.09%. Option B, 155.80%. Option C, 249.90%. Option D, 349.90%. Option E, 449.90%. So here we have these 5 options. So let's see which one is the correct option. So correct response is option D. If the revenue of company A equals RA and expenses equals EA, then RA minus EA divided by RA equals 0.21, or EA divided by RA equals 0.79. So EA equals 23,000 multiplied by 0.79 equals 18,170 pounds. Profit of company A in the year 2019 equals 23,000 minus 18,170 pounds equals 4830 pounds. If the revenue of company B equals RB and expenses EB, then RB minus EB divided by RB equals 0.53, or EB divided by RB equals 0.47. EB equals 41,000 multiplied by 0.47 equals 192.70 pounds. Profit of company B in the year 2019, 41,000 minus 192.70 pounds equals 21,730 pounds. Profit increase percentage equals 21,730 minus 4830 divided by 4830 multiplied by 100 equals 349.90%. So that's how we have a correct response is option D, which is 349.90% was the profit made by company B greater than that made by company A in that year. Next, question number 20, having the same statement with the same data given in the chart, as you can see here. The question is that for company B, what was the difference between the percentage increase in the profit margin percentage from 2020 to 2021 and the percentage increase in the profit margin percentage from 2021 to 2022. Option A 3.45, option B 4.88, option C 8.33, option D 10.78, option E 12.26. So the correct response is option E, that percentage change in company B's profit percentage from 2020 to 2021 equals 41 minus 35 by 35 multiplied by 100 equals 17.14%. Percentage change in company B's profit percentage from 2021 to 2022 equals 43 minus 41 divided by 41 multiplied by 100 equals 4.88%. Difference is 17.14 minus 4.88 equals 12.26. So that's how we have a correct option is option E, that is 12.26. This is the difference between the percentage increase in the profit margin percentage from 2020 to 2021. Next question, question number 21, which says an online selling portal compiled the star ratings for 2 brands of a product. The customers could rate the products on a scale of 0 to 5. The table shows the compiled data. Here we have brand rating and number of customers. brand A, brand B. And the question is that what is the ratio of the number of customers who rated brand A product to the number who rated brand B product? Option A 4:9, option B 5:8, option C 5:7, option D 6:7, option E 7:8. So correct response is C. As the total number of customers who bought brand A product equals 4 plus 5 plus 8 plus 12 plus 8 plus 3 equals 40. Total number of customers who bought brand B product equals 6 plus 8 plus 15 plus 11 plus 12 plus 4 equals 56. So required ratio equals 40 ratio 56, which is 5:7. So here we have the correct response is option C, that is 5:7 is the ratio of the number of customers who rated brand A product to the number who rated brand B product. Again, we have a same question, same statement with the same data given in the table, as you can see here. And the question is that what fraction of the customers who rated brand B product gave a rating of 4 and higher? Option A 3/14, option B 4/14, option C 5/7, option D 3/4, option E 5/6. So the correct response is option A. As the number of customers who rated brand B product 4 and higher, 12 plus 0 equals 12. Total number of customers who rated brand B product equals 0 plus 8 plus 20 plus 16 plus 12 plus 0 equals 56. So required fraction equals 12 divided by 56 equals 3/14. So that's how we have a correct option is option A, that is 3/14 is the fraction of the customers who rated brand B product gave a rating of 4 and higher. Next again we have a same statement with the same chart table given. So what is the average rating of brand A product? Option A 2.2, option B 2.36, option C 2.4, option D 2.52, option E 2.6. So here we have a correct response is E. As the total number of customers who bought brand A product equals 4 plus 5 plus 8 plus 12 plus 8 plus 3 equals 40. So average rating of brand A product equals sum of product of each rating and corresponding number of customers for each rating, that is approximately numbers of customers, equals to all this multiplication as you can see here. So the right option we have is option E, that is 2.6. What is the range of customers for all ratings for brand A? Option A 3, option B 5, option C 6, option D 8, option E 9. So the correct response is option E, that is 9. As range of customers for all rating for brand A equals to maximum number of customers minus minimum number of customers, that is equals to 12 minus 3 equals 9. That's how we have a correct response is option 9. 9 is the range of customers for all ratings for brand A. Again with the same statement and the same, no, it's not the same statement, sorry. It's a different question which says the table shows the quantities of 5 products at a store on the first and last day of April, along with the total value of each of the 5 products in stock at the end of the month. So here we have this table which says the products 1 to 5, then we have quantity in stock on April 1st, quantity in stock on April 30th, then we have total value of quantity in stock on April 30th. Question is, in March of the same year, the total value of the number of units of product 2 sold was 9,000 pounds. So what is the ratio of the number of units of product 2 sold in March to the number of units of the same product sold in April? Assume there was no change in the price of product 2 from March to April. So here we have option A 4:3, option B 6:1, option C 8:1, option D 12:11, option E 13:9. The correct response is option D. Number of units of product 2 sold in April equals 125 minus 25 equals 110. Price of 1 unit of product 2 equals 1125 divided by 15 equals 75 pounds. Number of units of product 2 sold in March equals 9,000 pounds divided by 75 pounds, which is equals to 120. So ratio we have is 120 ratio 110 equals to 12 ratio 11. So the option D is the correct option. Next we have a same statement with the same information given in this table. The question is, which of the 5 products was sold the most in April? Option A product 1, option B product 2, Option C, product 3. Option 4, D, product 4. And option E, product 5. Correct response, we have option B. Number of products sold equals quantity in stock on April 1st minus quantity in stock on April 30th. Looking at the numbers, number sold of product 1 equals 100 minus 88 equals 12. Number sold of product 2 equals 125 minus 15 equals 110. Number sold of product 3 equals 345 minus 240 equals 105. Number sold of product 4 equals 150 minus 60 equals 90. Number sold of product 5 equals 145 minus 100 equals 45. So the product 2 was sold the most. That's why we have the correct option is option B. Next question again with the same statement and with the same information in the table. The question is that the number of units of product 4 sold in April is a 10% decrease from the number of units of the same product sold in March of the same year. So how many units of product 4 were sold in March? Option A 50, option B 67, option C 100, option D 110, option E 140. Correct response we have is option C. The number of units sold in April equals 150 minus 60 equals 90. Let Q be the number of units sold in March. Q minus 01, Q equals 90. So that's how we have a correct option is option C, that is 100. Next question is, if the total value of the quantity of product 6 in stock at the end of April is included, the mean of the total value of quantities of all 6 products in stock at the end of April increases by 75 pounds. So what is the total value of product 6 in stock at the end of April? Option A 10,625 pounds, option B 10,700 pounds, option C 10,950 pounds, option D 11,010 pounds, option E 11,075 pounds. So here we have a correct response is option E, as mean of total value of 5 products equals 13,200 pounds plus 1,125 pounds plus 33,600 pounds plus 1,200 pounds plus 4,000 pounds divided by 5 equals 53,125 divided by 5 equals 10,625 pounds. Mean of the total value of 6 products equal 10,625 plus 75 equals 10,700. So total value of all 6 products equals to 64,200 pounds. Total value of product 6 in stock is equals to 11,075. That's why option E is the correct option. Next is a courier company's tariff inclusive of VAT and compensation is shown in the table. So here we have courier tariff, compensation limit, then have a parcel weight like this. TR is tariff refund, MCL maximum compensation limit, AP is actual price, RC is repairing charges. The question is that an artifact weighing 900 gram and valued at 300 pounds was damaged during transit. It had a compensation limit of 50 pounds to 1000 pounds. If the repairing cost for the artifact is 20% of its value, what is the compensation for the damaged artifact? Option A 79.83 pounds, option B 81.40 pounds, option C 84.71 pounds, option D 92.40 pounds, option E 96.67 pounds. So correct option we have option A. For a parcel weighing 900 gram and a compensation limit of 50 pounds to 1000, the tariff is 19.83 pounds. So the cost of the artifact is 300 pounds. Amount spent on repairing the damage equals 20 multiplied by 300 divided by 100 equals 60 pounds. Compensation amount equals tariff refund plus repairing cost equals 19.83 plus 60 pounds equals 79.83 pounds, which is option A. Next, the information given in the same table. The question is, Davis couriered an article weighing 120 gram with a compensation limit of 1000 pounds to 2500 pounds. If the article was lost during transit and the company paid 1121.38 pounds as compensation, what was the actual price of the article? Option A 1055 pounds, option B 1070 pounds, option C 1100 pounds, option D 1150 pounds, option B 1175 pounds. So correct response is option C. For an article weighing 120 gram and a compensation limit of 1000 pounds to 2500 pounds, the postal tariff equals 21.38. The price of the article is X. Compensation amount equals tariff refund plus actual price of the article is this. That's why we can say 1100 pound is the correct option. Next we have again the same information in the table. The question is, 2 parcels weighing 600 grams each were lost during transit. Each parcel was priced at 1500 pounds. The compensation limit was 50 pounds to 1000 pounds for one parcel and 1000 to 2500 pounds for the other. What was the difference between the compensations that the courier company paid for the lost parcels? Option A 402.83 pounds, option B 503.24 pounds, option C 521.67 pounds, option D 539.58 pounds, option E 618.67 pounds. Correct response is B. For the parcel with compensation limit 50 pounds to 1000 pounds, compensation for lost article equals tariff refund plus 1000 pounds or 1500 pounds. The smaller value is considered, so 19.83 pounds plus 1000 pounds equals 1019.83 pounds. So the parcel with the compensation limit 1000 to 2500, tariff refund plus 2500 plus 1500, we have 1523.07 pounds. Difference 1523.07 minus 1019.83 pounds equals 503.24. This is option B. So as we have a same information, the question is Lucas couriered a cardigan of price 30 pounds and weight 250 gram with compensation limit of 0 pounds to 50 pounds. If the cardigan is lost during transit, how much compensation should Lucas receive from the company? Option A 18.14, option B 30.16, option C 37.22 pounds, option D 46.09 pounds, option E 50.16 pounds. Correct response is option D. For a post weighing 250 gram and a compensation limit of 0 to 50 pounds, the postal tariff is 16.09. The price of the cardigan is 30 pounds. The actual price of the cardigan is lower than the maximum limit of compensation, which is 50 pounds. So compensation amount is equals to tariff refund plus actual price of the cardigan. 16.09 pounds plus 30 pounds equals 46.09 pounds, which is option D. So I think this is enough for today. We will continue our next questions in the next video. Only 2 questions remaining of this section, but we will complete it in the next video, and we will continue our section 4 in the next video also. So if you have any confusion, you can ask me in the comment section. I hope you guys understand each and every point. If you like that video, don't forget to press the like button, and if you wanted to buy any best-selling book and any other daily use product, you can buy it from our website, which link is given in the description box. So I'll be back with another video. Till then, just take care and goodbye.